Hey everybody, it's me, Brittany B, and I'm back with another review of All American. This time is episode number 2. Okay, so the show starts off and you get to see Spencer when he was a kid, and you see him like, is dad here? Is dad here? Playing like a kid football game, and the mom was like, no, your dad's just not gonna come back, and he just takes off running, and it just hurts his soul. I'm like, ooh. Way to start off with the bang. And then it goes into a beach party. Well, I feel like it was a normal school day, but they just be able to get off and they get to go to the beach. And that's when you see Spencer engaged with Jordan. They're throwing the football. Then he goes around and engages with Layla. She's sitting on the bench. She's sitting on the beach in a blanket doing work, and she said that she's part of like the student council and like the booster club thing to raise money for the events. And then you see Asher. He's still mad and he's still salty and he's still trying to think of ways to get him out. And Jordan's like, dude, he's not going anywhere. Later on, we found out Spencer's been going back and forth every day back to Crenshaw when he's only supposed to be going on the weekends, hang out with his family, and his mom's like, you can't do that. You're gonna gas out. We only here for certain reasons, you know? Then funny part of the episode is when Spencer is taking a shower and let me get her name. Olivia walks in and she's like, oh my gosh, I want to see you. That was something funny because I was like, ooh, the awkward situation. And it's like, that's your brother. Okay. So key part in this episode to me was they had to go to a booster club event. And everybody's like dressed up in suits and really nice. And Spencer comes down in like regular clothes and a jacket. And dad was like, and his dad was like, well, Coach Billy for now because he doesn't know it's his dad. It's like, hey, put on a blazer. He was like, I don't have any. He said, oh, what's about your house on the way there? He was like, there's none there either. And everybody's just looking confused. And then they was like, well, you know what? Just wear what you want to wear. It's really casual. Doesn't matter. But then Olivia was like, Dad, I got this. We'll meet you there. So they take off. And Olivia dresses Spencer up in his dad's suit and tells the story about how the dad was kind of depressed because he didn't, when he was in, when he got hurt with football, it kind of gave him a depression. And that when he played football, it gave him a depression and he wasn't really talking to anybody. So he was like, when his mom got the opportunity to work at the school, it boosted him up and she doesn't want to see him that way again. And it's looking like she has a crush on Spencer, which is that's your brother, your half brother. So somebody really need to tell them now they are related, because her crush looks like it's getting deeper and deeper, okay. So then Ash, so when they get to the booster club thing, hold up, before that, they was at practice, and Spencer and Asher get into it on the field. Asher was like, this is your time to prove what you can do. So Spencer tackles him and it sprains Asher's ankle. So Asher could definitely not play for the next game, which Spencer is like, well, I could do both sides. And the coach was like, no, you're too tired. You can't do that. He's like, no, I can. So let's go back to the booster thingy. So at the booster thingy, and Asher's dad is pissed. He was like, is that the guy who injured you? And he confronts the coach. So he's really making a scene about this. And he told the coach that, yeah, it's your son who's the one who reported him anyways. That's why he's just taking up and just ruining things. And he's getting loud. And Spencer says, Spencer walks up what are you talking about? And he's like, boy, call me boy one more time. And then Spencer told Coach Billy, which is his dad, that let's prove to these people what we can do, and let me play both sides. And I think Billy's so worked up about this whole matter that he does it. Well, basically, Jordan found out that Jordan just wants attention from his dad, and his dad keeps getting attention to Spencer, and it just blows up. And he was like, you didn't even ask us if we want him here. You don't care about us. And the daughter was like, yeah, I'm a recovering drug addict, and what are you doing? So then he finally has a meeting with them and tell them, you know what, if you guys don't want him here, then that's all you have to say. It's if you want him or you're not, and it's your decision. And if you don't want him, you can go home. So then later on, Spencer goes back to Crenshaw and finds out that his best friend Coop is with the drug gang, and he's like, well, he's pissed about it. And also he found out that his Sean is like the lead of the gang drug person. So Sean gave his brother some a magazine, and he confronts him, which I don't understand why he would go up there and confront him, because like he wanted you in like a whole place, and like called him trash, all this kind of stuff. I'm like, who do you think you are? And Sean punched him in the stomach, which clearly affected him. Later on, when they had this big booster game, playing both rounds, he's not as good as he would have been if he didn't get punched in the stomach. So that kind of affected the game. They lost the game because of it. Because the dad was like, you can't really play because you're hurt, so I'm going to put you out, put somebody else in. They still lost. And Spencer is really mad about that. So when he goes back, his friend was like, I'm protecting you now. You protected me this whole time, so I'm going to protect you, and you do you. And because I like this one quote she said, because I wrote it down. Said that he can't save the world, he has to save for himself. Because in this world, everyone is here for themselves. Like, you can't save everybody. And he said the world that she's around in, everybody's for themselves, but you can at least save yourself. Which gave, I guess, the moral part of the story. And Spencer, thought about everything. And I think he came back to the house, and the dad told him that the family wanted him there. Jordan apologized, and it seemed like finally, it was a family environment. And that twist. Well, it wasn't a twist, but yeah, it is kind of a twist, because at the end, we found out that the dad was there the whole entire time. Which leads to questions times. Why is the mom telling Spencer that the dad didn't show up and is never going to show up when he was there watching in the back? So, like, what is that about? Like, why won't he tell him that that's his son, and why have they been keeping it a secret? It's very weird. And I think it's kind of weird because, I don't know, they all seem to be the same age, so it seems like maybe he cheated on the mom to have the son, or I don't know how this all happened, but those are questions. What do you think about it? Because it's like, whoa, so he was there when he ran away thinking he wasn't there. But why would you lie about that? Questions. But thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, and share your thoughts on the episode. I thought it was a good episode. What do you think? I still think it's giving me One Tree Hill vibes. And I actually played Jordan liked my tweet because this is my new favorite show. I was like, ooh.